Yeah, I think the skies are really taking toll tonight. This is a tough object. Actually, I shouldn't even go to this one because, first of all, it just is at its darkness right now, and it is low. How high is it? Let me see. I figured let's go for a new one, a tough one. This is only 28 degrees altitude. This one's low, very, very low. I'll probably end up going to the dumbbell. Or maybe, yeah, the dumbbell. And this time I'm going to do the swan jack. I'm going to go there before the eagle. Now I got lots of time for that one. But the problem is the skies. Okay, while we're waiting. Oh, no, look at that. Nope. Forget that. That's terrible. Yeah, look at the cloud right there. It's all coming in. Man, and I have tonight off. We could do some globs, something brighter. Something, let's stop the camera. Hey, that's not bad. Well, let's wait for one more refresh. That's not bad going through some thick cirrus cloud. Let's see. Not bad at all. Yeah, to be able to see that, that's pretty impressive. There is the structure of the Cocoon Nebula. Yeah. Yep, it's only 28 degrees altitude, and we're looking through. We're pointing right about here now. Around here. Look at those skies. Okay, let's go to. Let me see where M13. M13 would be about right about here, right now. So let's go to M13 and see. Where's Vega? I don't know. That could be Vega. It's hard to say. This is my east. These skies are terrible. All right, let's go to M13. And let me just turn off the guider. Man, I was really looking forward to coming out tonight. Yeah, well. Yeah, before the tree. I think we got wiped out with the clouds. Yeah, I should. I had to take my daughter. She went to her prom tonight. Oh, I should have, Jack. I would have rather have been there for sure, watching Rush in concert for sure. The all-sky camera is connected to my observatory wall. It's actually right on this side, right here. Okay, let me stop the exposure. Let's go down to 2 seconds. Yep, it's right behind it. Yeah, I'll show you. The observatory is roughly... no, this is because this is wide. My observatory, this wall here of my observatory is right here. Just right about here. Just east of this wire. But because it's such a wide field, the Mallin all-sky camera, it makes it look like that. But where are we looking? Hang on a sec, Jack. I was wrong. My camera is right on the wall here, on the west side of the wall. Right here, attached to the wall. I got brackets attached to the wall and a wooden platform with the all-sky sitting on it. So this is actually, right here is the wall, is actually the observatory is right here in front of this wire. About, let me have a look, about 6 to 8 feet from this wire, just east of the wire. Yeah. Okay. Let's see where this one's going to go. Okay. Had to put it back to default. Well, it looks like there goes my chance for, what was I going to do? The iris. I was going to capture the iris in 03 and HA and do an image, show some imaging, but we'll have to leave that for another night. But we can work on some of the globs and the ring and dumbbell, maybe, even with this crap here. Forget about real dim stuff. It just won't work. Thank you, guys. Okay, let me fix this then. Let's see. I'll raise this. We're at 5 seconds. Yeah, I'm not guiding. I'm not guiding, by the way. Guider is at rest. So Rock was going to try the guider. Okay. That's good. Hey, you know what I'll do? Let me play with the gamma and contrast here. Let's just fix the background a bit. And let's reduce this a little bit. I can probably put the exposure down a little bit, maybe to 3 seconds. Yeah, let me try 3. See if that will work. Well, yeah, I hope so. It doesn't look like he will. It looks like he's going to get the same cirrus cloud as myself, Jack. Okay, I'm just playing with the histogram right now. You know, one thing nice about this is to confirm to NSN that you're not BSing, that you know your skies are pretty crappy, and you can actually witness this. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh well. Always be another night. Here's some clear patches right here, but that's a lot of thin cirrus cloud to go through. We're actually going through it now. Let me see where we're pointing. Okay, let me just find the reference line, the meridian on the sky program, and we're there, and we're just past Vega. Okay, let's see. So we're actually right here pointing, right about here. That's where we are now, just on the northeast side, looking at M13. That's not bad going through that. Okay, let me play with the contrast. As a guider. Oh, okay, Jack. Yeah, I'll test it too. Okay, so I'm on the contrast. Let's darken the background, give it a little bit more contrast. Let's not go too far back. Okay, just going to experiment with the 3 seconds. Rock said use the 3 seconds, you know, short exposure to play with the gamma and contrast, and that's what we're going to do. So I'm just playing with the gamma and contrast. So let's see, if we want to reduce the contrast, we can go down a bit. Let's see. Okay, and the gamma. Just going a little increments. I'm lowering the gamma. It's amazing when you see the histogram move when you're adjusting the gamma and contrast. It's good reference. I love this histogram, live histogram. Oh, good. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, I'd like to open that up and, okay, good. I would love to get the raw one too and have it go at it, tweak it. If that's possible. I'd like to clean it up and everything. Yeah, well, he did, was it a single 6-minute exposure, I believe, right?
What?
Oh, BMP? Okay. So that's good there. Let's bump up the brightness a bit on the contrast. That's not looking bad, guys, for 3-second exposure through all here. We're right around here now. That's not bad at all. Hey, it might clear, so let's not give up yet. We could do the globs. So I'm just playing with the... Okay, now I'll show you what I'm doing here, so you guys can see what's going on. Let me get that right to the edge. Let me actually bring that up and close this out.
I don't have candy. Have ice
okay,
cream
can you see the histogram? Let me raise it. You can see the histogram here, right? Okay. Oh, thanks, John. Now you can see I'm clipping the histogram here. So let's play with the gamma and see what happens. So if we go this way to about 85, watch the histogram. We want to get the histogram over like that, away from the black point. It went a bit too high, so let's go back. So you can use your histogram as a reference. There we go. Now you can see if I go right across to about 96, watch it clip. See? So we're getting a nice black background, but you're best to keep this up to about, oh, say about 84, we'll try. Okay, we can even go a bit lighter. Okay, right about there. And now let's play with the width of the peak. Let's go make the background a little bit darker to increase the contrast. But watch the clipping. See, you got to watch your histogram. Okay, I think that's almost good there. If I go this way, it will move back. So let's try a little bit without blowing it out. Okay, now raise your black. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Raise your black a little bit out there. Okay, lower your white a little bit. About there, we'll see. And you're pretty good right about there. So that's how you make your adjustments using the MallinCam Sky program. You just play with a black and white camera. All you basically have is your contrast adjustment and your gamma. Very, very simple. Very, very easy to use. And your histogram. Color would be different. You would have more adjustments, obviously, to do. You would have your brightness. Brightness is not engaged with the black and white. It will be engaged with the color. Obviously, there's no saturation to deal with this camera, but color will have saturation to deal with, and hue. And under color balance, you'll have your RGB to deal with, or you can probably better off to hit the white balance for an automatic RGB color balance. So we keep that closed. We're not using that again at all. Hey Tim, how are you? Yeah, it's very easy. Now if you open that, you can see these little boxes come up. Okay, there's the green line. That's called the exposure frame. So what you do is you can make that window, okay, smaller. You see the word exposure here? And then if you do a picture, you can take a picture. Now there's another tool here that I'll show you. So I just extended that right up.
Huh?
So to close this exposure box, but it still is framing the preview, you just close your exposure gain window. Okay. Now we do have something called ROI. I forgot what that stands for again, but watch this. This is pretty cool. Rock was showing me this, but I don't know if I'm going to do it proper. Watch this. And hit apply, and I think I messed it up. Hang on a sec. Didn't work for me. Oh my goodness, what did I do there? I did something wrong. It's supposed to crop it for some reason, so alright. Let me try that again. I don't know why I can't get it crop. Let me try it again. I don't know why I can't get it. Guess you can move that too. Nope. Gotta get the arrow. Guess we'd take it right off here. There was a move right there. Why? No, it's not working. I don't know. I'll have to check that again. Do you remember that, Jack? No, Rock was showing me it with his light inside the work. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. You gotta wait for the next refresh. That's why. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's the crop it. Yeah, that's okay. I got it. It's just it was all black because you have to wait for the next refresh to appear. So that now has engaged. Now zoom it. Sure. Alrighty. Let's go to 150. How's that look there? I'm not guiding though, by the way, so probably the stars aren't going to be as good. Fit the height, okay. Yeah, it gets a little bit blocky, I think. It could be my guiding too, or I mean, there's a bit of drift. Let me put the guider on. Okay, I'm gonna let the software pick it if it will. Alright, yeah, it found a guide star. Okay, so we're gonna guide on there, and let's see what happens. Hi, Mac for life. Yeah, too much zoom. Okay, let me back off the zoom. How's that? Is that a bit better? That's 150. Okay, what I'm using, Mac, is I'm using the, thanks, Jack, the MallinCam 2-inch 0.75 Ritchie-Christian reducer. It is a focal reducer, an Apple focal reducer, and I'm using the long part, or the outer section, just say the longer part of the MFR 5.2, the newer one. Now you have to have them spaced out pretty good. You know, you got to watch your spacing, because too much spacing is going to give vignetting, coma. And I'm using a Bader click lock and adapter to establish the proper spacing for f3.7. Yeah, you'd need the 0.75, but you need the Bader. I have the 1 1/4 and the Bader adapter. It's got a T-thread on it. Hi, Drew. No spacer. You just have to watch your spacing distance, because the thing is, the 0.75 Mac attaches to the T-threads of the Bader adapter, okay? And that slides into your focuser. So you can put 2-inch filters on the end of that if you want, or 1¼ inch filters on the nose piece of the outer portion of the MFR5. Okay, but it's since it's attached to the adapter, you gotta have your spacing between the CCD and that focal reducer. So I can't recall, I don't remember what the spacing is, but if you want to email me, I can, I'll be away tomorrow, but I can show you the adapters. I thought I put it on the website before. I thought I did, Jack, that I put it on the website. I don't know if I have it here on equipment. Let me see. I don't even think I have astronomy equipment here. It's on my home computer, I think. Let's see. Pictures. I'm on pictures now. Testing new sky on. I thought I had some pictures here. My equipment settings. No, that just shows where I put the weights for different cameras. Oh, sorry, you can't see that right here. No. There's the beta one and hang on a second. Let me close that up. There's the beta click lock. It's a 1¼ and it attaches to this adapter. It's got a plate on the end of the adapter so you can keep it nice and flush against the focuser, so you can kind of get it semi-squared. So the 0.75 is inside here. Okay, so it's attached, the adapter attaches to this, and it's a beta adapter. It attaches and goes to about here, right about here, and then the 1.75 goes to here. It attaches on the end, and then that attaches there, and then your MFR5 goes inside here. So it's a space in between the CCD to that 0.75, and it has to be these two units that go together and make that spacing. So it works really good. I'll find what the names are, but it's a beta adapter. It's a T adapter. It's got a T thread on it to thread the 0.75 on. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It shows really good. Just for those that joined us, let me see who's on here. Oh, I wish I had better skies, guys. I got a nice audience tonight. Drew, and hey, Don, how's it going? And John, Mac, Richard, Doug. Hi, Doug. John, and Ed, Tim, Rick, Jack, and lots of lurkers and guests. Welcome aboard. Unfortunately, skies, there's our skies that we're looking through. Right here, crappy cirrus cloud. We're right about here pointing now. Right about here. So we're going through a cirrus cloud right now. And this is not bad at all. Let's try the ring through this mess. Since it's a brighter object, it's pretty bright. We'll try it. So let me... So what I was showing earlier was, oh, this is pretty cool too. I'll show you if you guys want to do batch saving. How do I extend this? Okay, let me go back to default here. And we have to wait for the refresh, which is double... What are we at? 3 seconds? 3 seconds, yeah. So we'd have to wait for 6 seconds. Now the exposure changed. So let me put that back up. You want this exposure box to match your preview. taking a picture. I think I haven't experimented yet, but I don't know if I take a picture with the exposure box smaller. Let's see. I'm just curious. Okay, I'm going to use the, this is pretty cool here. I keep forgetting how to get this slide thing on the side to slide up and down. I don't see how that comes up. Hi Andy, how are you? Oh, this is your parameters. If you want to use different settings, say for example you use different settings and you can save them and go back to those parameters again. So this is pretty cool feature to have. This is on. Oh, I didn't even enable it. I got it off. Okay. Let's put that back on. That should kick in a few seconds. And I'll keep that closed. Okay, so let's see. Hey Jack, do you know how to get to this bar to move it up and down? Please? I can't figure out how to do it. It's not coming. Once in a while I'll see it. Doesn't want to come. That just expands it that way. Let me go the other way. I'll go back to 100. Okay, let me make sure my webcam max is on proper. Okay, and make that here. That out of the way. All right. No, it's the MallinCam Sky. There should be a bar here that you can slide up and down. So I can move this up and down so you can see the different, like I want to show you the snap button on top here. But I can't seem to get the slide bar, which is really weird. Now you can move that too. I wonder when I do that. It has something here that comes up as soon as I touch it. Okay. That's quite nice. Alright, I can't find it. But anyways. So anyways, what I want to do is I want to take a snap of this and I'm going to save it. And let's see what happens there. I don't even have to save it. Let's see. Okay, bye Richard. And I can't even find my other thing here on top. There it is there. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much right now about that. Here's the auto guider. Right there. Oh, you can't see anything. Let me bring this up so you can see what's going on. I'm trying to show this, but I can't get the slider here. There's the ST4 test. Right there. Test the auto guider. I don't have one though yet. I'd have to expand this a little bit. Alright, I'm just showing the snap feature, but see if you snap, it shows it right here on top. So I can snap every time it refreshes, snap, go here, go to sorry, cancel. Go here, go to batch, and then pick a folder. I had one as the iris I was going to do tonight, but oh well. Can't do that one now. Let's see, where is that one? I'll just put them here. Okay, we'll leave that. We'll just label this as M13. And we'll select, you can do BMPs, JPEGs, PNGs, TIFFs. So we'll do TIFFs under options, best quality. And we'll leave that at default. And hit. Boom, boom, boom. And there we have it all saved. So if we go into desktop, images, there they are, all saved. We'll open up one. There we go. So that's how you can save batch, multiple exposures. Pretty simple to do. That's pretty neat. Okay, so just wanted to show you. And if you want to get rid of them, just right click here, close. Oh, you can do close all but this, but should be just close all would be nice. Okay, let's put this back up here. I gotta read more up on what this thing does, this box. Come on, where are you? There we go. So we want to get rid of that box. Just close that up. Alright, and we have the histogram. Dark field is on. I only took 6 tonight. I opted to go for 6 instead of 10. It seems to be working fine. Oh, I see. Okay. Right up here. Not that one, this one. Right here. Yeah. Hi, Simon. How are you? Yeah, I should try that auto exposure too, see what that's like. I'll give it a shot. Alright. Let me enable this first. Close that up so I don't accidentally close it. Yeah, I'll try the auto exposure, see what happens. That's what that box I think is. Okay. Alright, it's doing an auto exposure now. That's pretty neat. So we're at 350 milliseconds it wants to do. You can't open it either. You see how it changed the gain automatically? When I hit auto exposure, the gain went from 3 right to 5 and lowered the exposure from 3 seconds to a third of a second pretty well. Yeah, I wouldn't use this for deep sky. So we'll back off the gain again. I'd rather manually control the exposure. Let's try 5 seconds. What's approximate? Oh, somebody else. Okay, you're not talking to me. Okay. Alright, so let me play with this again. I'm going to raise this up. I got to turn the guider off. Actually, let's go to the ring. Let's check our skies now. Not any better. Alright. Close this one a bit. And we'll have to move this down, I guess. Okay, that's better there. Alright, so let's check our skies. See if I can get that lined up better. There we go. Looks clear right here. That might be good for M17. I don't know, I'll give it a try. You head down to a star from there. Okay, I'm just going to a star, sync on one. And it is not there. That was a big movement. Okay, let me see if I go this way. There it is. That's close enough.
I'll be there.
Alright, let's go to M17.
I'll be there shortly.
I want to get to. And hopefully we're pointing right.
Huh?
Oh wait, that's the north. I'm looking at it reversed. Darn. I think I am. Yeah, that's myself. There, silly me. Okay, we're right here pointing. That's not too bad then. We're right about here pointing. Alright. Yeah, and I haven't tweaked it, Jack, since last year. So, wow, 1 second. Look at the swan in 1 second and all that murk. Let me just raise the white point a bit. That's 1 second exposure. That's not too bad. Okay, it's centered good. Wow, I'm impressed. For 1 second, that's pretty amazing. And I think the clouds are coming over. Yeah, you can see the difference in the changes of the background. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, look at that background change. Wow, let's try, it's curious, let's go up to 3 seconds. Not that high. Let me check, Jack. 24 degrees altitude. Oh, let me put that at default. Yeah, it's pretty low. So we got that 3 seconds. Yeah, and we're pointing right around here. Not a good night to do this, that's for sure. Yeah, 24 degrees altitude. Yeah, I'm going to go up to 7. Let's see what happens. Let me back the white down a bit. I just lowered the white a little bit. Okay, so it's going to be right about here. So we're at 7 seconds exposure through all that murk. Just disabled the dark. Okay. No, John. No HDR in this. Hey, Dave. Hey, Joe. No HDR. Hey, how's your skies today, Joe? Ours aren't too great. Oh, my daughter's there having a good time, Dave. She'll be partying late. They go to about 3:30 in the morning. Then she's the limousine will pick them all up, and she'll be sleeping over at her friends. Yeah, she got all ready and that, and I drove her to her friends and everything. It was a busy day for me. Oh, she looked lovely. I got some video and pictures. I'll put them on Facebook. She's got her graduation ceremony next Wednesday that we'll go to, so I'll get more pictures and all that. Post them. I know, my little girl's 18 now. And I'm celebrating, believe it or not, I'm out here under these, this is how much I love astronomy. Look at my skies, I'm out here, and it's my 22nd anniversary today. And my lovely wife let me go out to do this, and the skies did not cooperate for me, unfortunately. Oh well. Not here either. I don't know what happened to my dark field correction. I lost it. Thank you very much, John. I don't find it changing. Let me disable it and see if there's any difference. Oh, really? So we both got married in '93. Congratulations. Yeah, June 19th, 1993. That was a good year. No, something went haywire with my dark field. I don't know. I've never had that happen. Okay, there it is, disabled. I can see some warm pixels here, but when I enable it, okay, it's enabled now. Let's see if any of these change. No. The background changes a bit, but the pixels are not changing. So I don't know, maybe when I did that batch saving, or when I did that, remember I did that ROI, that cropping? I'm wondering if that messed up something. Because I definitely, I'm not seeing the warm pixels diminish. No, let me disable it again. There's a pixel there, there, 2 here, and watch, it won't. You have to look at the manual. Yeah, I'll check with Rock. I think I did something wrong, Jack. Maybe using this thing. Remember I was using this blue box? Yeah, I think it does. And then I applied it. Maybe I messed up the dark frame. Dark field, I mean. I won't do that again. So, okay, now I'm going to enable it. And you'll see these 2 here. And down here there's 2 more. They won't go away. So I did mess up my dark field correction frames. Let's see with the next refresh. Nope, they're still there. So it's not working. Oh, wow. Yeah, can you do that, Jack? Maybe we got to do some testing. All I basically did is I played with the ROI. For those who just joined me, what I did is we just made it a little bit smaller. I don't know if I can do it now. Let me see. Let me take the exposure off. Maybe the exposure has to be off. Let me close that up. And let me close this up. And let me disable it. I just closed up so there's no boxes drawn around the preview. Okay. So I'm just waiting for the next refresh. Okay, there's a refresh there. There's the 2 pixels there and there. And let's enable it. Yeah, I think I did something to mess it up. Knowing me, I did. It's so quick, I gotta watch when I blink, I don't miss it. Okay, looks like it refreshed and they're still there. Yep. So what I basically did is I put this box on and let me go, and I drew it smaller like that. Now watch this. It's almost like a cropping. Hit apply, and then we gotta wait for the next refresh. Probably you might have to use this when you're capturing your dark fields. You might have to have that engaged if you're going to use it. I won't bother using it because basically it doesn't zoom in. It just crops out all the outer boundaries of this border. All the areas outside this border is all gone, cropped away, but it's not zooming in. So I don't really see why I would have to use that. Yeah, I think you got a point, Rick. So, you know, I guess if people have coma, severe coma, well, basically they should just get if they're using Webcam Max or MiniCam, just bring their box a little bit smaller so it crops it out that way. But if you want to get rid of all the junk on the outside of your stars or egg shape or you got vignetting, you can use this ROI and crop it all out. But it doesn't zoom in the object any closer though. Okay, so I'll hit default again. And We'll close that, wait for the next refresh. Yeah, with a night like this, I am not going to take new dark field. It's not worth it. Well, thank goodness, with the black and white camera, the pixels don't bother me. They don't stand out, and they're very, very tiny points of light. Okay, thanks very much, Jack. Yeah, that could be it, Rick. Because I've never had an issue with the dark field up until tonight when I started playing around with different things. The other thing I did was batch saving, but that wouldn't do it. I think I messed it up using that ROI. I forgot what it stands for. There's 3 words it stands for. They're just letters of each word. But unfortunately, yeah, it's not working, so that's okay. That's it. Thank you, Andy. Region of interest. That's it. Thanks, Andy. Yep. So is there a way to get it working again without doing new dark fields, would you say? Or once you do it, it's all messed up and you have to take new dark fields again? Okay. Okay, we'll wait for Rock's response then regarding that. All right, let me fix this. Let's see these guys in this area. Okay, we're going through here right now. That's the worst. Okay, let's go to the ring. There's no point wasting. Yeah, it's worse. No point wasting any time on that. It's not a great night, people, but I can't control it, unfortunately. Let's go to the ring where it's near Vega. Oh, better turn the guider off. Yeah, that's definitely what it does, because you see how that box is small now? Okay, that box, the exposure box, was lassoed around the whole preview, and then when I brought up that region of interest, it changed the size of this exposure box, so definitely it is doing something. So yeah, definitely doing something. Open up this again. Maybe if I open up this box it will work. Let's try it. Okay, let me bring it down. Okay, that would be good. Thank you, Jack. Down is this way. Yeah, might not. Well, we learned something tonight. Don't mess around with the region of interest. Let me put this at default. Raise this so we can at least see it. What are we at? 3 seconds exposure. Yeah, that's 3. See if that's still, that's going to want to open up there. Okay. Yep. Okay. Go this way. Okay, that should be good. Right about there. That's true. Okay, let me take it off again, and let's see if there's any change. Disable. No, I don't think it's working because I disabled it and I still see warm pixels. They shouldn't be there if it's working. Okay, and enable.